It's September 6th, 2023, and I'm gonna watch the video that I made for my future self. 24 questions for 24-year-old me. I'm gonna be 24 for about 30 more minutes, so I need to answer these. I'm quite excited. I've waited for a year and I haven't looked at this video at all. I'll put the video here, maybe. We'll see what I do. I don't know. Oh, hello? Got darker? I don't know why me saying happy birthday to myself means the most to me. I think it's the sweetest thing. And I do love her. And I'm looking back at this younger version of myself, this 23-year-old version of myself. And I'm like, wow, I love you. Also, I hate the way your hair looks in this video. It's my last day of being 23. I'd like to document that. Tomorrow's my birthday. I don't really have plans. I'm not distraught about it for like the first time ever. Me not being distraught about my birthday is a very big deal. I don't remember feeling this way back then. I wrote something actually in my phone. This is what I wrote in my car after having a panic attack. Sitting in the car with my hand on my chest in an attempt to slow my fast beating heart and calm my eyes filling with tears after my coworkers gave me birthday presents and a card has made me realize the anxiety I hold around my birthday isn't just a silly little human quality of mine, but a sign of a deeply hurt and ill brain. I know I need therapy, but my measly attempts of getting a therapist, have all stopped at dead ends, and I don't know how much energy I have to keep searching. At least my little exercises helped my breathing slow down a bit. My birthday this year has been such an impending doom, and I think I'm starting to piece together why that is. For the longest time, I've said my birthday is bad luck, or the time where I'm most hyper aware of the fact that I am not happy with maybe my situation or the people I have around me or whatever it is. Or it's a reminder of past bad birthdays. But I don't really know if I think that's it anymore. I mean, maybe it's a little bit of all of those things, but I truly think that I don't like myself. And my birthday is a day that is all about me, celebrating me. People are giving me things, paying attention to me. And I think that I push that type of attention away on a daily basis. And so this day that's supposed to be all about the one person who I potentially dislike most, feels very daunting. I think I love myself, but I think I don't like myself. And I'm sort of subconsciously looking for ways to confirm the fact that I am unlikable. I, on the surface, don't feel that way, but I think deep down that's what this is. Rant aside, let's see what my younger self has to say, and if she thought any of this back then, before I turned 25. Woo! I need to put my hair up. I feel like a mess. But she knew her hair looked bad too. One, are you better at communicating your feelings to the people you're closest to? I think I meant something specific when I said this, because I love to talk in codes. But overall, am I better at communicating my feelings to those I'm closest to? Kind of. I feel like I've gotten a lot more negative this past year and a lot angrier. And I already had a pretty, I would say, abysmal view of the world and people. And I think that's been exacerbated this year for whatever reason. And to answer the question, I think that I have become better at communicating the things that displease me. This is a semi-good thing because I used to be very terrible at that. I very people pleaser, still am. I don't know if I will ever not be. However, I think I went too much on the opposite end of that, and in an attempt to stop being such a people pleaser, I think I've become a people hater. Or just, I don't know, I want people to know when I'm upset with them and when they've done something wrong. And I think I've also always been like that, but I'm more vocal about it. I'm better at communicating those things. How's animation going? How's that life? Are you making strides? Have you started drawing again? Animation's going good. It's going good. I would say it's not amazing in terms of like how I guess where I wanted my portfolio to be at this point in my life, but I have made strides that you would never have believed. You're working at, I would say, your dream company right now, your dream animation company, and you're drawing more than you had been at this point of this video. Your storyboard portfolio is actually something. It's a semblance of something right now, which is more than you could ask for. I'm 20, I'm gonna be 25 at this point, and I am okay with the fact that I will not be some young prodigy, that it's gonna take me a while to build my craft, and that I have the time to do that. Do you feel balanced in how you're working? Are you boarding more? Are you writing more? Are you talking about what you want to do to people more? Because something that you have realized at 23 is that if you don't tell anyone what you want to do or what you're trying to do, no one's going to know. In terms of telling people what I want to do more and just like being vocal, I'm like very confidently saying I am a graphic designer, but I'm an aspiring storyboard artist. I'm doing like it's very natural. It comes out very clearly now, and with less disdain than it used to when I would talk about being a graphic designer, which it's such an annoying thing. I used to be like, oh, no, I hate graphic design. I would never want to be a graphic designer for the rest of my life. This is the job that is feeding me, has given me this beautiful room. Like, I need to be grateful, and I am grateful for the fact that I was able to study graphic design and actually make money doing it. Like, that's a big deal. But yes, you are talking about what you want to do to people who do it, who can help you do it. Like, you're talking about it more, and that it really is the first step. I'm just realizing something, because I wanted to ask my 26-year-old self questions, and I guess I could still do that, but I don't know if I'm gonna have time. Is your room finished? This room that has been plaguing me. It looks nice though. It looks nice as is, but like, are you done? Do you feel like you can rest? You don't have to add any more to it? You did finish your room. You made a whole little video about it. It looked very cute. You were so proud of it. You were very, very comfortable in it. It was a special, special place. Are you still living in this apartment? Because the idea of moving again actually makes me want to... I don't even know. I don't know what I was going to say. You were going to say kill yourself. You're not in that old apartment anymore, which, again, you didn't think you were going to do, but you absolutely needed to. After living there for a year, one, your room made you sick, because I'm 90% sure there was mold in those walls. Also, in this new, beautiful, lovely home you have, you're paying the exact same amount, if not like, I think $15 less or something like that. You have a giant room, a giant kitchen, an extra room. Like, it's amazing. Washer and dryer in unit, and it's gorgeous. And you're not done yet, because we just moved this summer, but it's great. It's near perfect.
Have you seen any famous people yet? It's been a month currently. Like, I haven't seen one, and I'd like to. I know I've been in close proximity to them.
Yeah, you've seen a couple celebrities: Taylor Swift, Doja Cat, Ice Spice, Tyler the Creator, Pink. It's kind of hard to not see celebrities if you live in Los Angeles. Oh, the girl who was in Get Out, the main girl, scary girl. Lots of other celebrities, but those are the ones I can think of. You know what sucks about living in LA? Everyone is so used to it, and also nobody wants to be that person that's like, oh my gosh, is that like, you don't want to be like a fan. I mean, obviously they're still getting looks and stuff, but like the big dramatic reactions are not there, and that's what I feel. I still feel very like about celebrities. I will say the allure is definitely gone. Like, it's more surprising because they're famous and not because of anything else. Like, celebrities no longer feel like they're on some sort of pedestal above me, which is a good thing, I guess, because they really are just like us.
How is your relationship with your roommates?
The relationship with the roomies is strong. It's going strong. I think it's stronger than it's ever been. I feel so comfortable around these people. They feel like family to me. I know that when we first moved here, you were nervous because they are in a relationship, but it's one of the best living situations you've ever had.
How is your family's relationship with each other?
I think it's getting better than it was before. I don't know where things were at here, but I've had the weirdest relationship with my mom than I've ever had my entire life. It started about 2-ish years ago, and I would say now it's getting better. A lot of it had to do with coming out. A lot of it had to do with growing up, being independent, and her not really being able to let go of that. And she's coming to terms with the fact that I am turning 25. And I do a lot of things without her knowing, without her permission, and it's just becoming okay. Idara and Amika, again, could never be, like, we're closer, I think, the longer we know each other. They are my truest, bestest friends.
How is your perspective on romantic relationships? Are you done being a baby about it? I'm not. I will be anti relationships for as long as I can, for as long as is appropriate for me to do in my age. I'm in my 20s now, so me being like, relationships makes sense.
My perspective has indeed changed. I have grown up a bit. I'm not being a baby about it anymore, and I've admitted to myself what I think that you knew at the time when you were being so anti-relationship. I've admitted myself. Oh, okay. Well, my camera has died. I'm going to answer this question fully and then pause and then get back to this. I think I finally admitted to myself what I knew all along, which is that I desperately want to be loved and to love someone. I really want to pour into someone and make someone feel cared about, and I want that reciprocated. And I think I was just scared that I wouldn't find it, which is why I was so anti it, because I hadn't found it, and what I had found was pretty mediocre so far. So I've kind of changed my opinion about that. I'm not anti-relationship anymore. I'm still not necessarily like, trekking, climbing mountains looking for a relationship, but I'm not opposed to one. And I actually like someone right now, and I'm kind of hoping for a relationship. But if it doesn't happen, I'm also very okay with that. And I'm willing to wait until I do find what I'm looking for. And sync. Take 3.
Are you proud of yourself? I'm proud of myself. I think I've done a lot. I've accomplished a lot in a short period of time. Do you feel like you're improving in anything? Is your ukulele here? Is your keyboard here? Are you happy?
Oh, okay. A couple things. Am I proud of myself? In a very surface level sense, yes. Very proud of myself. I'm working at a very amazing company, doing very cool things, and I'm living in a very gorgeous house, and I'm making an okay amount of money for my age and what I do. And I laugh every single day. I'm proud of the life I've created. I still see so much room for improvement in myself that I can't in good faith say that I'm fully just proud of myself. I'm not proud of the way I've handled a lot of things recently. I'm not proud of the way I've handled certain relationships, friendships, non-friendships. I'm not proud of the way I've been thinking about myself physically, and the way I've been thinking about my looks. I'm not proud of a lot of things about myself, but I am proud of the things that I've accomplished. I think I'm improving in my work. I think I'm improving in my ability to communicate. I think I'm slowly improving on everything, but I do think I could be better.
I feel like I'm at peace in general. I'm not happy. I'm happy sometimes. I feel like I have unfinished business, though. I feel like there's something that needs to be done, or something I need to... I don't know. Something's missing at the moment.
I have no clue what I meant by unfinished business. I don't feel like I have unfinished business right now. Am I happy though? I think I'm not content anymore, like I said I was in this video. And I think I'm happy a lot. I think I'm still more sad that I am happy though, especially at work. As amazing as the job itself is socially, my work life is not the best for me. I think that has had a very negative impact on how happy I am in totality. Yeah, I think I'm definitely at a different place than I was in the video.
Do you feel more connected to something again? Because I really miss feeling connected spiritually. Do you feel sure of things? Do you have concrete opinions again? Because I'd really like to have that. It's just hard when there's nothing you can have that in.
My spiritual life is exactly the same as it was, which is kind of non-existent. I identify with the term agnostic, and I don't practice a thing. I still miss having a foundation. I still feel very, very lost in my life as a whole, because I no longer have the structure that I did that made life seem very obvious. But I'm trying to slowly piece together some foundation for myself in terms of my moral compass and my idea of what a fulfilling life looks like.
I'm not very actively doing it, but I know that I do it, sort of step by step, piece by piece, as the days go. Do you look back at me and see me as cringy? You're not cringy to me. You're not cringy to me at all. I think it's too soon for me to call myself from a year ago cringy. I think that you are making your life more difficult for yourself by being so, I don't know. And I understand what you're trying to do. I know that you're trying so hard to know what it is that you want and think, but then you cling on to ideas that don't necessarily serve you and that you don't even necessarily believe in. And yeah, you're still trying to navigate that, but that's how I see you. I see you as me, like from a week ago. I think that's something I'm proud of my current self of is that I finally outgrew, and this happened maybe a while ago, but I outgrew my sort of hatred for my younger self. I really used to hate her. I thought she was so dumb, and she wasted so much time being a loser, and she wasted so much time being nervous and weird and awkward. And I would get so mad thinking about her and looking at pictures of her, and I don't do that anymore. Yeah, I still agree with that. I it's so sad the way I used to treat my younger self, and the way my younger self used to treat my younger self. And I still feel a lot of compassion towards how I was when I was younger, and I don't cringe anymore because, like, I cringe in a way that's like, oh, that's embarrassing and silly, but not in like the deep-rooted way I would cringe before, which was so embarrassing. It's very embarrassing to cringe at your like middle school self. That's so weird. That's like you're judging a kid. That's weird, you know? Are you done moping about that moment and moping about that situation and that person? Because you keep bringing it up to new people because they don't know. But at some point it becomes old. This is the most fun I've had all day, I think. Yeah, I would say you're over the situation. You forced yourself to get over the situation. You developed another crush on someone else. That ended so strangely and abruptly. And now you have another little crush. So, a couple degrees of separation from this person. I try to be mentally single where I'm not like doing anything with anyone or thinking about anything with anyone, and I didn't really grow in that time. Like I thought a lot. I thought a lot about the growth that needed to happen, and I thought a lot about what I needed to do in situations once I'm fully grown, like how I would be. And then I came out of it and was faced with a situation finally, and I reverted exactly to my old ways. And it's like, what did you think would happen? Like you can't just think away your problems or think your problems into changing and growing as a person. It doesn't work that way. We'll see. We'll see how 26-year-old you is handling things and is in that area. Do you feel like you have people yet? Or not yet, but again? Do you feel surrounded by people who you can be your complete self with and you feel like know you? I have people. I've always had these people. I have my family. I have my sisters. Unconditional love there. Unconditional. I have my roommates who, like I said, are at this point feeling like family to me. The other day, I was being a little bit erratic at a situation that I was upset about, and they saw all of it, and I don't know, it was just like I didn't leave the situation feeling insane like I would if I had that moment with someone who I didn't feel as close to, and
they responded to me like I was being erratic, but also like they still cared about me and the situation and why I was feeling that way. Aside from, those people, I also have Adele, my oldest friend. We don't talk very often, but when we do, I'm just always so in awe of her. Emmanuel, you haven't talked to in ages, but you saw late last year, which I guess is a long time now. Ooh. And it was like you never left his side. Like, you have these people. You always had them. You always had them. Well, not all of them you always had, because, you haven't always had some of these friends, but you've had these friends for a very long time, and you're still searching for something. I'm still searching for something. But I'd like to employ you to realize that you already had what you wanted, and you still have it. And sometimes it's not near you, but it's there. I don't know, I feel like crying. I watched this very, very sad video. It was a TikTok, and it was this lady, and she was... I'm actually not even gonna watch whatever video I'm talking about. I can't deal with that right now.
What's your stance on babies? Do you want them? I know you want them, but like, are you gonna choose to have them? Because stuff like this freaks me out. This is precisely the reason I don't have kids. You still don't want to have kids. The opinion is exactly the same. And I think the older I get, the more confident I feel that I'm right about not wanting kids. And people will try and convince you otherwise, but stay strong, brother. Final question. How do you feel about birthdays? I kind of answered this in the beginning, how I feel about birthdays. They stress me out, and I'm trying to unpack why. Yeah. Are you celebrating your birthday? You're kind of anti-celebrating your birthday right now, because... No, I really have not changed. I guess it's just been a year. More recent times. And, oh, I'm getting a call. It's 12 in my family's time. Hello?
Happy birthday to you.
I need to end this because, again, this is about to die. But that was basically the video. Future me, I'd love for you to tell me answers to all the same questions. This was very fun. I enjoy watching myself. Happy birthday to me, to you. And I hope it's better than this one. And I hope this one's okay too. But I hope yours is better. Goodbye.
Your honey water wine, you make me warm inside.
11:59. It's been 11:59 for ages. Turn 12. It's 12 a.m. I'm 25. Woo. I don't know why. I don't know. I'm like excited.